Walt Disney World just announced their reservation system. Here's absolutely everything you need to know. Hi, I'm Juliet from Perfecting the Magic, your home for a chic Disney lifestyle, and most recently, absolutely everything you need to know when it comes to park reopening information. Today, we're talking Walt Disney World reservation system. So this morning, we got a huge info dump. And the TLDR is that if you want to gain access into Walt Disney World from now on, when you used to just stroll on up to those gates, you are now going to need not only just a ticket or annual pass to get into the park, but also a valid reservation, which is definitely a game changer. So let's talk about the really key pieces of information you need to know before you head to your next Walt Disney World trip. All right, so the folks who have priority for getting their reservations are going to be pre-existing hotel reservation holders. So if you've already booked your hotel at the Walt Disney World, cool, you've got first crack at that Walt Disney World reservation system. The system is going to be opening up on June 22nd, and so that's important information to know. You're going to have to be logged on and ready to go on your computer. Now, I have some hotel reservations, but maybe you don't, and I'm guessing you still want to get into Walt Disney World. So how do we make that happen for you? Well, the next wave of reservations is going to be available for folks who are annual pass holders to Walt Disney World already. So on June 26th, that system will be launching, and if you are a current Walt Disney World annual pass holder, you'll be able to, again, hit that reservation system and get your tickets. June 28th is where it's for anybody who has a single day, multi-park ticket, park hopper ticket, etc. You'll be able to make your reservations then. So this is a pretty shocking change of event. I think the actual single biggest bomb that got dropped in this information was the fact that these reservations are going to be required all the way through the end of September, September 26th, 2021, in order for you to get into the park. So this definitely changes the way I'm thinking about my Walt Disney World trip. It means you're going to need a lot more advance notice. So let's say that right now you hold a 3-day park hopping ticket. There's actually no guarantee that if on day one you have a reservation, day two you're going to be able to hop on over to another park and be able to use that multi-day ticket. You're going to need a valid reservation every single day that you have your multi-day park ticket, which is a big deal for Walt Disney World. All right, so what else? Now, if you want to make a new reservation, so let's say you don't have reservations yet, you don't have a hotel, you don't have your tickets, etc. The rules are a bit different for you. So when it comes to new reservations inside of 2020, both the hotels and tickets are going to become available later this summer, but all of this is pending availability. So let's say in the end of that June rush, if like all of the reservations get snatched up for 2020, which I think is a real possibility, there's going to be no access to new hotel reservations or tickets either. When it comes to now booking new reservations for 2021, that's coming a lot sooner. So on June 24th, you'll be able to start booking new hotel reservations and new ticket bookings. So in case you didn't know already, right now there's no way to buy a ticket, make a dining reservation, make a hotel reservation, nada when it comes to Walt Disney World. They're opening those floodgates back up for 2021 on June 24th. Same deal again when it comes to around new Walt Disney World individual ticket purchases. A lot of this quote late summer, that's when it's coming. 2021, they're saying they're going to release that next wave of tickets on Sunday, but like, who even knows if you're going to be able to use those tickets? I think the other big shocker here is what does this mean for annual pass holders? So annual pass holders, kind of the whole value proposition for being an annual pass holder is the idea that you have free access to the parks. You can go whenever you want. For folks, particularly at that top end, who spent $2,000, the value proposition is totally different now. They've put some rules in place, and so annual pass holders were only going to be able to hold 2 reservations at a single time to get into Walt Disney World. So we're not sure how long the bounds are on that, if that's going to be for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. But again, no just strolling onto Walt Disney World with your annual pass whenever you feel like, at least not until the end of September in 2021. What time is the reservation system open up? That's a good question. So all of the dates that I mentioned here for reservation systems opening, they'll all be opening up at 7 a.m. Eastern time. If you're like me on Pacific time, that means 4 a.m. So we have got some early wake up calls coming up for us as part of getting our Walt Disney World reservations. They did release a couple of other pieces of information inside of this update, which I think are less impactful, but still relevant and interesting to know. So when it comes to the future of Magic Bands, free Magic Bands are going the way of the dodo. So previously, Walt Disney World would send you Magic Bands with your hotel reservations. Granted, they weren't the cool, super sexy ones that were skinned with like characters and fun stuff, but they still allowed you all the access to the features that Magic Bands had. So now you're going to have to pony up some cash if you want to get your Magic Band. There are some details included there about you getting a reduced price if you're a hotel reservation holder, blah, 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 blah. Okay, buy free Magic Bands. There were also some updates inside of there as well about when it comes to some of the more events that folks were looking forward to and anticipating in the 2020 season. So they've already announced that Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is also another event that's just not happening this year. What does all of this mean for events inside of Disneyland, reservations inside of Disneyland? What the heck is going on with Disneyland? No answers yet. I think it's safe to assume that a lot of these protocols are probably going to look similar in Disneyland, but there are a lot more annual pass holders for Disneyland. And in fact, they drive a lot more of the business to the parks. So it'll be interesting to see if the Walt Disney Company chooses to take the same strategy here in California like they are in Florida. A lot of feels coming out from the Disney community right now and lots of information to digest. If all of this has you going like question mark, question mark, question mark, head on over to perfectingthemagic.com. We've got a full write-up on all the information that I walked you through here today, including all of those key dates of what you need to know when it comes to making your reservations. We'll see you on over at the website. And remember to hit that subscribe button if you'd like more updates on what the heck is happening with all this crazy park reopening news. We'll see you soon.